I am a dreamer. That means that I could spend hours imagining myself walking through the streets of New York with a coffee in one hand and the most recent issue of Vogue magazine in the other, heading up to my office to write a new article. My biggest dream is to become a fashion journalist. But how could a fashion journalist make a positive impact on other people? A lot of people believe that fashion is something shallow, but they could not be further from the truth. In fact, fashion is one of the best ways of self expression. It allows you to connect with what you like, your emotions, and your culture. My dream is to share ideas that could change the world through social media, TV, magazines, and newspapers. By being a journalist, I could also be a leader. I want to inspire others to be themselves, embrace their culture, and express themselves in a creative way. I also dream of making a change in the way people see fashion. They often see it as something fast, convenient, and ephemeral, but this vision of the industry is destroying our planet. I want to encourage people to consume responsible, buy smarter, recycle, and give new life to the items we already have on our closets, without giving up style or self expression. I believe that sustainable fashion could actually be the best way to express our creativity. By modifying clothes, for example, adding a patch to a stain, cutting a damaged part, or recycling an item, we can give our garments a second life and a more personal one. My main motivation to follow this dream is to encourage others to be brave enough to show who they really are, without fear. I grew up in a home full of art, music, fashion, and many ways of self expression, but I realized that not everyone has this privilege. These days, discrimination, persecution, and bullying are very common, especially towards communities that have been historically repressed, such as Latin Americans, Africans, Asians, among others. My dream is that through my work, I can give these communities the recognition they deserve, and that one day everyone will be able to express themselves freely. I am also motivated to take action to protect the environment. My whole life, I have been bombarded with information about climate change and global warming. That is why I believe it is our responsibility to work for a change. The planet is our home and our source of life, but also our source of inspiration. The colors and shapes present in sunsets, plants, animals, flowers, and landscapes have inspired designers for decades. I know I am an ambitious dreamer, but as Walt Disney once said, if you can dream it, you can do it.